Ariana, how are you, love?
I'm good. How are you?
Gosh, every time we get the chance to hang, it's been one phenomenal milestone after another. I mean, just recently, the drop of this brand new single leading into a new album. How confident are you at this point in time in all that you're doing? Because it looks like,
I mean, I'm very excited. I think confident is such a generous word. I think it's an ambitious word because it's your art. So there's a certain vulnerability that goes along with it. So as passionate as you are about something, there's a certain amount of like, I hope
anxiety,
they like it as well. You know what I mean?
Well, when you see the reaction, you see that so many people are really digging and loving yet another smash from you. I mean, do you get to lay your head down at night and think like, yeah, you know what, I'm proud of myself for this piece of work?
I a lot of the time will try my hardest not to pay attention to things like that. Whether it's good or bad, I try to just believe in the work I'm putting out and not let whatever people are saying affect me. But it has been so beautiful feeling the love recently. I've been very grateful to see that people are really, messing with, I can't say, what I've been putting out. So that's nice.
We've spoken about how important it is for you to, be a role model and be a strong, voice for young men and women who are fans of yours. How is that going to translate into the new album? We have a little ways to go before we get the full thing.
Yeah, a little wait.
Yeah, well, it's not too much.
It seems like tomorrow for like me, because I feel like in the music world, May 20th is like tomorrow. But in like the real world, May 20th is so far away. But in the music world, it's like, oh shit, that's
you
tomorrow.
gotta hurry, I gotta get this damn thing done.
It's like now for me.
What portion of the process are you at now? Cover art? Do you have the track listing done?
The cover art is out. The track listing I have not announced yet.
Yeah.
I have this awesome website, dangerouswoman.com, that I do with my friend Nev and Tyler. They run it, and it's where you can go for all of the tea. We'll be spilling some soon.
Yeah.
And it's been really exciting. The process has been amazing. And right now we're just sort of in the waiting phase. And like we're working 24/7 on just releasing content and making sure that my fans are happy. And
they're happy.
The process.
Everything that you've done, the fans, they gravitate towards it so fiercely.
Thank you.
Did you think or know or hope that it would grow to this, that you would have this genuine connection with everyone who you hope to make smile?
Yeah, I don't think I ever expected it to get to this level. I don't think I ever assumed that it would be on this level, but I've always had such a genuine connection with my fans, and I think that that's something you can't, like, strategize.
Yeah, you can't fake it at all.
No,
I mean, it's
you can't, like, there's no media training that can tell you how to talk to your fans. My fans are my friends.
Yeah, that's important that you say that. Your fans are your friends. And,
yeah.
And to do that, how, I mean, in your songs, you're putting out true emotions. And to know that you're doing that for your friends, is that sometimes scary?
Yeah, they keep it real with me. My fans are brutally honest. I love them for that, though. I mean, they tell me what they like. They tell me what they don't like. They're my biggest fans and my biggest critiques.
Well, here's the deal, girl. I want to segue into us being biggest fans and biggest critiques. And the main one I want to focus on is how you made so many people smile after your performance on SNL.
Oh,
I've heard so many dope, like, yo, this might have been one of the dopest since Justin Timberlake kind of hit the stage. I've heard that from a lot of people. When you left the SNL stage after your first time hosting and performing, what did you feel like?
Thank you. Oh, my God. I felt like I was on a cloud. It was the most fun ever. I love making people laugh. I love making an ass out of myself. I love entertaining, and it's just my...
Obviously, our connection with Nick Radio and Nickelodeon, and that was one of the most brilliant sketches ever.
Well, thank you.
No, it was just hella funny. And
it was so funny because I feel like I've seen people on the Kids' Choice Awards red carpet wearing that outfit and saying,
I hate to admit, if I was to show you a picture, I want to show you my picture from the orange carpet, and it was so similar. And
I mean, Taron looked like my brother hosting the carpet. Like, he looked like my brother.
I remember being at the KCA's one year when Frankie was there, and he was so juiced to be there. It was so spot. Where do you draw? Do you draw from family and friends when you kind of go into character sometimes and do those kind of things?
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite people to impersonate in the world is my best friend Alexa.
Yeah.
She has the greatest millennial voice ever.
You go for it.
She's so funny. She, she's going to kill me. She insists that she doesn't talk like this, but she goes, wait, I'm so excited. I'm literally dying. Like, that's how she talks. She's like, wait, I'm dying. Like, I'm literally dying. And she'll be like, I'll do that for her. And she'll be like, I don't talk like that. I literally don't talk like that. But she's my favorite to impersonate because she's so, I love her so much.
How important is it for you to have such a genuine friend and friendsness, small, because you keep your family so tight.
I really do.
How important is it for you to make sure that remains?
It's important to me because they're always going to be honest with me. They're always going to kick my butt if I ever step a toe out of line, if I'm ever, if I ever let any sort of success or whatever get to my head. They will be the first people to say, listen, girl, They keep me grounded. They keep me humble. They keep it real with me. They tell me when I'm messing up. They tell me when I need to step it up. And I have a very good group of friends that I grew up with.
Yeah.
My friends that I've made in LA are this small. I have a very small palm full of friends that I've made in LA.
And that's important too, because I mean, at this point in time now, with all the growth that you have, as successful as you become and you continue, you never know, man, who's there for the true, genuine reason.
But no new friends.
No new friends.
I hate to be predictable, but no new friends.
Let's throw out some fan questions. Are you down for these?
Oh, I'm so down.
This is kind of awesome. At Ari Forever. She caught
Is that
this
a real
too.
Username? That's so
cute. These. Come on,
Wait, I feel like I actually know that username.
Yes, I'm sure you've probably retweeted or seen a couple of double taps.
Sure.
Are you planning a tour after the new album is released?
Of course I am. I haven't announced any sort of information, but there will for sure be a tour.
DangerousWoman.com for the tea.
Yeah,
right?
come on. That tea is brewing.
It's out there. Like me, sometimes I get nervous. This one comes from @GrandLove on Twitter. The monologue, the ish slipped out a little bit.
Yeah.
She wants to know, how nervous were you when you hit that monologue stage for the very first time?
It wasn't as nerve-wracking as people would think because we run the show a few times that day before the actual taping. So we run the show twice, and then we do the show.
Okay.
So I wasn't too nervous. I felt really excited. More than anything, I really was just so grateful to be there.
That's a big deal. That is a huge deal, dude. SNL. I'm looking for my invite next time.
I was very excited.
At Marty and Ari on Twitter, who can we expect a collaboration from on the new album? Are we going to be able to spill that yet or no?
Yes. So far, I think everyone knows of one collaboration so far. They know the Lil Wayne one. We did one with Wayne called "Let Me Love You," and it's one of my favorites on the album. It's like kind of sexier and slower and more just like dark and whatever. But yeah, that's one of my faves on the album. I think he killed it. His verse is so good.
Did you actually get to work in the studio with him? I mean, with technology going, so
we weren't in the studio together, but he did it like overnight, and his verse is so good.
Oh, damn.
I think it's one of my favorite Wayne verses of all time.
Serious? Oh wow!
Like, it's so good. I heard it and I was like, "Are you kidding?"
Like, for real? This is for me?
I was like, "You gave me that?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn,
hello?
thank you."
Yeah.
It's really funny and really good, and he sounds great on it. We were just listening to it in the car. And he really killed it, so I'm really grateful. There are 3 other collabs, so there are 4 in total.
Okay.
My fans heard that there are 3, but we just added like one last minute another one
when
more.
the dimple comes
There's
out,
4 now.
I could tell you're smiling. When the smile and the dimple comes out, that's
excited.
how you know you're excited.
Yeah.
This is the last one at Hey Grande with like 3 E's at the end. 14.
Hey, girl.
Hey, your guilty pleasure at the moment. What is it? Do you have any? I overheard.
I don't know, man.
You said something about you love CVS, and by far, what?
No, I don't think that's a guilty pleasure. I think it's just the drugstore. It's just it's just somewhere you go to buy like Skinny Pop and chapstick. I don't think that's a guilty pleasure.
I don't know if it was like late night. We could see you cruising CVS.
I went last night in a onesie.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I went last night with my best friends. We all wore onesies and got like Skinny Pop. No, I don't know, man. I don't really have anything that I'm like guilty about pleasure. I mean, maybe like.
One person that told me something. I'll leave you with this.
I think it's Skinny Pop.
T.I. told me at one point a while back. He's like, none of my pleasures make me feel guilty. So I was like, kind of like, why feel guilty about the things that you love the most?
I have Skinny Pop might be my guilty pleasure. I have something in my eye, but I'll just keep going. It's okay, keep going. Fine.
You can see her face, right? I just thought that was a permanent wink. Like,
no, I'm not
hey
winking
boy.
At you, man.
I think you were the hey boy the whole time.
No, I really am not winking.
Ari, such a genuine spirit. We've talked about this so many times before.
Thank you.
Your energy is always just, so amazing.